All off season. One of the keys to the Browns having a successful 2020 season is Baker Mayfield rebounding from his lackluster 2019 season. Former Pro Bowl wide receiver and ESPN analyst Keyshawn Johnson had this to say about Baker Mayfield under Kevin Stefanski. He thinks Baker Mayfield has an opportunity to work out pretty well with Stefanski. One thing he would say to the head coach is, "I need you to call the plays." He got hired because he was a good play caller. Why would he give that up? But I think right now, Baker has a good situation. He's just got to seize the moment, not get caught up in the hype, and play football. That's something I know he can do. Les, Dennis, I want to get your thoughts on what Keyshawn Johnson had to say about Baker Mayfield and Kevin Stefanski.
Like what he said about him calling the plays. Yes, he got the job because of the play calling, but he wasn't hired as a offensive coordinator. He was hired as head coach of this football team, and we've seen enough examples just in Cleveland alone in the last decade why that just doesn't work, even though on paper it sounds like the good move, but it isn't.
Stand by what I said just a few months ago, actually, about Freddie Kitchens, or was saying during last season, where clearly Freddie Kitchens was drowning as a head coach, let alone a play caller. If you're a first-year NFL head coach, you have my permission, not that you need it, not that you care what I think, but you have my permission to offload the play calling. You listen to enough veteran NFL head coaches who came into the league calling plays. And what do they say invariably? I wish I could have offloaded or would have offloaded my play calling at the beginning of my career.
Yeah.
Got settled in, got my feet planted, and then go ahead and call the plays.
They can always change the play caller, but once you do it as the head coach, I'm not sure you want to give that up for a variety of reasons. So, yeah, it worked for him. That's one of the reasons he got the job. But it's not like you got rehired to be an offensive coordinator. You got rehired to be a head coach of a football team. And heaven knows that we've seen enough problems just the last week alone, coming across problems that an NFL coach has to confront, which was never on any playbook that he had. So he's learning already before they even get a game in.
You're right, Les. And I think if Stefanski went to, and again, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It looks like Stefanski will call the plays this season. But let's say he were to go to Andrew Berry and Dee Podesta, for that matter, and say, look, I'm going to turn over the play calling at the outset of this season to X or Y, and then I will monitor the situation. I will have game day veto power over every single play call. And if we get into the season and we're 5-6 games in and I don't like how this offense is operating, then I'm taking over the play calling. Yeah. But for now, at the beginning of the season, let's see how it works out as I try to make sure that I'm as you point out, Les, the best head coach I can possibly be.
You